How are we doing, guys? Welcome to Perspective Shift featuring Mr. Christopher
Oh,
Blackwell.
Gustavo's on today. Hey.
Christopher, how we doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing really well. How you going, guys?
Doing great. So,
So good to be here.
tuning in from Australia, how are things? It's Thursday where you're at and Wednesday where we're at.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
Dif- Different time zones, but same now, yeah?
Same now, yeah.
Same now. I love it. I love it.
So what's the future look like?
Exactly. Tell us how tomorrow works out.
I'd tell you, but it's complicated.
Yeah.
We love it.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
So, are you experiencing these solar flares over on your end?
Absolutely. Look, I've myself have been experiencing them, and I know a lot of friends have been experiencing them. And we talked a little bit before this, Mike, and you too, yeah, with the energy
Absolutely.
of them. It's off the
Well,
charts.
Frank and I were talking before we jumped on with you, Chris, and the
Yeah.
what do they call them? The Northern Lights
Yeah, no lights, yeah.
are visible here in Arizona, which that's a rarity. Like
Really?
Sedona had some crazy photos from yesterday. We're getting
Wow.
stuff out of Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't see it from here, but
but it's cool. We can feel this energy. So it's very exciting to, have you on
Yeah.
us, get to share your gift with our community here. And at the end of the day, all of us can, kind of jump in and dive right in. So those tuning in right
Love
now,
it.
we have Christopher Blackwell with us. He is out of Australia and he specializes in frequency activation. So what we'll be doing tonight is we're going to be working with the root base chakra, and we are going to how would you best share what you're going to do with us tonight, Chris? I'll let you do it.
Well, it's very much in the moment, but the overall thing that we'll be doing is helping people to connect to the base chakra. I'll do some energy clearings to clear patterns that people have around safety or not feeling safe, not feeling connected, because that's the seat of the Kundalini energy that moves up. It moves up from the base, and it's the seat of your power. The base of the spine. And if you don't feel connected there, then it's very hard to manifest things in other areas of your life. So it's really about grounding and clearing and letting that energy open so it can just naturally move up.
That's beautiful. Frank, what do you
Yeah.
uh, we were talking about the root chakra today. I actually went in, I saw today Frank for a haircut.
yeah, he was stuck.
Oh, nice.
So,
Looks
it's
good.
awesome. I get thank you.
Hey.
I'm sitting in his chair and we're chatting away, talking about how we're excited for tonight. But you had some great stuff to share, just energetically wise.
Oh yeah, just as things go on, as we start to, and that's the kind of what Christopher's going to be doing here is opening up all the chakras. Obviously, we're starting with the root one. Over the next 7 months, we're going to clear all seven chakras. So when you start looking at it, even from the biblical standpoint, all this stuff was actually in the Bible, talking about moving up to the upper chambers, seated at the right hand of the Father. So as we start going into this stuff, I'll explain it more. Like the solar plexus is a rising sun coming up, and that it ascends into heaven, which is our pineal gland.
Correct.
So when we start to activate the pineal gland, the pineal gland activates the right portion of our brain, quiet it down the left part. The left part is the story of we can't do this, is all we know. So as we start to clear this, Christopher is going to help everyone to literally quiet down the left part of the brain and start activating the right part of the brain, right part of the brain where the new creativity, the nuances of life, what we were there when we were children. So he's going to bring it back to
Yeah.
that childlike state over the next 7 months. But just clearing out the root chakra will help you get there. It's not like we have to wait 7 months to feel this. You're going to feel it right away. But by the end of the 7 months, and we're going to do it once a month, um, you're going to you're going to be so familiar with this, and that's what meditation means: becoming familiar with that. You're seldom ever going to leave. But if you do leave, you'll know how to get back there, and that's kind of um, the understanding. When I start putting all these puzzle pieces are coming together to me, they come to me in my dreams, whatever. And this is really what the ancient text, the Bible, was teaching us: how to activate the Kundalini.
In all ancient texts, right?
It's all it
Quran,
was.
I mean, or Quran, however you
Yeah,
pronounce
the
it.
Quran. Yeah,
Um,
the Gita.
yeah,
Yeah, Buddha. They were all talking about how to activate this system. All right.
Absolutely.
Jesus died at 33. There's 33 vertebrae in the spinal column. There's all these connective things that we haven't thought about. And this is what Christopher's going to hear. Open this up for us so we can actually experience what people like Jesus, Buddha, Krishna were talking about, rather than just concepts. We're going to start to experience this. This is time on the planet to start experiencing it rather than just intellectually talking about it.
We can read about this
Yeah.
stuff, watch as many YouTube videos, shorts, all this stuff about this great material. But until we're living it, it's just it's like
Yeah.
Frank always says, it's like learning about pizza but never eating it. So tonight we're gonna eat pizza
Yeah.
and we're gonna experience.
Then we'll
Hey,
discuss the pizza.
that's how it works. So like tonight, guys, focus on your nervous system. The more we can relax our nervous system, the better.
Yeah.
We get into that nice relaxed state. That's the goal of tonight. We get in this relaxed meditative state. We allow Christopher to share his gift with us, using his voice, using his talent. And from there, we can actually experience these different states. And that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason, by the way, Frank said 7 months, guys, is this is a series that we're doing with Christopher, where each month we're going to work with the 7 main energy centers. And so we're starting today with the root, the base chakra, and we'll be moving up each month.
Yep.
But like Frank also mentioned, it's not like you need to do all 7 sessions or in this specific order or anything like that. Every session is multi-purpose, if you will. Right, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. And look, yeah, we're working with the root chakra, but at the same time, you can't exclude the other things. As we work with that, it's shifting stuff through the whole energy system, the whole body, and yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I say we dive right in, guys.
Let's do it.
Christopher, you want to start with maybe a little meditation or something like that, just to kind of get everybody in a nice, relaxed state so we can kind of calm the nervous system?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just going to put a little bit of music on and in the background, and this is specific frequency for the root chakra. And I'm just going to we'll do a little bit of a cleaning and a balancing of the root chakra. So for those who don't know where it is, between the genitals and the anal region, there's a perineum. So that is the point where the Kundalini starts in the base chakra. So let's jump in. So if you just start by taking a couple of slow, deep breaths in and out. Just letting yourself drop down, drop in, slow, deep breath in and out. You don't have to do it, but in through the nose, out through the mouth is good, but find your own way. Now I want you to notice a beautiful ruby red sphere of light around the base chakra, at least as big as a basketball, but can be bigger. And just sitting around that base roots chakra area, ruby red light, and it's spinning clockwise. You also notice that from that ball of light, there's a cord going into the center of the earth. This simple activation is really, really grounding, really brings you back into your body. So just sense the spinning ruby red sphere of light and the connected cord to the center of the earth as you take deep breaths in and out. What would it be like if I felt safe in my body? How would that feel? Deep breath in and out. Now I just want you to imagine that your energy is moving down from your head, slowly down through your arms and your torso, and moving into your hips and root chakra area. So you're really grounding that energy, just like you're just dropping in, like your awareness, consciousness is moving down to the root area. And just asking yourself this question: what would it take for me to feel more grounded in my body, more connected to the earth? And let the breath guide you. Let the breath help you drop in deeper. What would it be like if I took micro action steps from a state of feeling safe, unrushed, grounded, centered, connected, powerfully connected to that root chakra, which gives me that feeling of stability? What would it be like if I took action steps from that place? Breath in and out. Continue just to be gently aware of that ruby red spinning sphere of light and that connection to the earth. And now I want you to imagine you're breathing 3 deep breaths up through the earth and into your hips and your root chakra. So slow, deep breaths like it's coming up from the earth. Just relaxed, easy out breaths. Just knowing you're safe. Again, breathe in and out. How would I feel in my body if I knew that I was safe, if I reminded myself that I was safe? What grounded, inspired choices would I make in my life if I knew that I was always safe? Feel that, connect to that, deep breath in and out. We're going to just do some clearings now, so just receive these, let them wash through you, let them open up. Any patterns where I've not felt safe to ground in my body, where I've not felt safe to master my finances or my money energy, where I've felt like I'm in a panic, not connected, disconnected, dysregulated nervous system, and that I can't ground and feel that safety, I now allow that to be dissolved and released through all time, space, and dimension all the way. Let it clear, let it move. Whatever's happening in your body is fine. Because one of the chakras that's connected is security, and financial security and money is connected with the base chakra. I want you to imagine now a huge pile of money, resources, finances sitting around your base chakra. It is safe for me to receive this. It is safe for me to ground and expand my feeling of security, financial abundance, and safety in my body. It is safe for me to be successful. Now we're going to do a little cleaning process of the base chakra. So sometimes, with all the chakras, there are areas where we leak energy. So every time we tell ourselves we're not supported and not safe, we leak energy. So I want you to notice, if you were to visualize, or if visual is not your way, sense the base chakra. Is there anywhere in the chakra, in that base area, that root chakra, where you're leaking energy? You might sense it, you might see it. You might see it as a hole where the energy is leaking. This could be because you're ignoring practical elements in your life, like your finances. This could be because you don't know your expenses, your incoming and outgoing expenses. This could be because any way that you're not being grounded in your life, that you're not setting up your environment to succeed. You're not keeping everything clear and clean and organized. And it can also be belief systems sitting there. I don't know how to ground. I'm not worthy of grounding. I do not deserve to receive. I do not deserve to exist. I do not deserve to be happy. I do not deserve to be fulfilled with all the things that the earth brings. So if that's sitting there for anyone, and I'm feeling in the field now a sense of helplessness coming up too, for some of the people that may be watching on the replay, any helplessness that's sitting there, just allow that to move out of the field and take deep, slow breaths in, really grounding into that base and that hip region. Feeling the strength and the power there. If there are any habits that are no longer serving you, any ways of being that are no longer serving you, that don't feel nourishing, that don't feel grounded, or if there are any self-care practices that you would like to install in your life, like walking with your feet on the ground, like meditating regularly, like chanting, telling yourself, I love you, looking in the mirror and saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever it is for you, what practices would bring you that feeling of nourishment, groundedness, connectedness? And again, any blocks to receiving and connecting to financial prosperity that are sitting in the base chakra, we ask them now to be like the leaks to be plugged. We ask that pattern to be released and dissolved from anywhere that it's sitting in the base chakra and anywhere it's affecting the spinal column. We ask this to be released and dissolved all the way. Deep breath in and out. What would it be if I felt powerful in my base, if I felt connected in my base, if I felt the sense of being alive and connected and interested in life? When we feel disinterested in life, that's a weakening in the base chakra energy, or a split or a leak in the base chakra energy. When we feel powerfully connected in the base, we're interested, we feel connected, we feel that sense of community. So let's right now, in this group that we have here, imagine that there are golden lights going out between us, golden beams, if you like, going out between us. You can visualize it any way you like, connecting us, grounding us as we all working with this base chakra energy. Feel it, connect to it. We're supporting each other in amplifying, nourishing, cleaning this center. You may even visualize that you have a cloth that's cleaning that center, that's cleaning it up of anything, any residue, any patterns, any gunk that's in there that is not clean or clear. Or again, you may see light going into anywhere where there are leaks, so you're strengthening it. So let's strengthen that together now. Feel that power, feel that grounding, feel that energy. Our intention as a group is amplifying the energy of this. So put that into the field, put that into the intention. And if there's something that you would like to anchor and ground in your life, hold that intention now. What would you like to hold, anchor? What nourishment would you like to bring in your life? What new, powerful, grounded habits would you like to bring into your life? Focus on them now. Put them into the field. Like a ball of light we're carrying, and all our wishes and desires are put into that light. So just put them in now. And if there's anything you would like to powerfully manifest now, put it into that light and see it expand. What's something you would like to bring into 3D reality? It sits there on the astral plane, and then when we align to the vibration of it and we take those micro-inspired action steps and we ground ourselves, then boom, shows up in material reality for us. But first we ground and anchor our energy. So what would you like to manifest? Put it in the field. And it's okay if you feel it in other areas of the body as well as the base root chakra. Just allow it, feel it. But we want to stay connected also to that root with that spinning ruby red sphere of light and that connection to the earth. So no matter where the energy goes, we're rooted, we're grounded. I'm just going to do a dissolution of any vows and contracts that I have had through any incarnation, any dimension, where I have chosen to not fully incarnate into the body, where I've stayed up in my head, out of my body, because I don't feel safe, and thus I'm missing the beauty and the joy of being fully connected, chakra-wise, energy-wise, meridian systems. The whole body wants to be connected and alive, the whole system. So we're going to ask for any vows that I have made consciously or unconsciously, just to not be connected to my body, to not be connected to my power, to be dissolved and released right now with love, in love. Thank you very much. Deep breath in and out. And anywhere that I've been saying unkind words to myself, the body, the nervous system reacts to everything we tell it. If we say I love you and we mean it, all of our cells shift. If we say I hate you, all of our cells shift. If we say I'm not good enough, our nervous system, our body, our energy system is reflecting that back to us instantly. So what would we like to say to ourselves? Put it now in the center, in with your manifestation intentions. Put it into this beautiful ball of light that we're connecting, all connected through this golden grid. Put what you would like to say to yourself now. What is it that you would like to say to yourself? I'm doing so well. I love you. You've got this. One step at a time. Life has got your back. Just take one step at a time. Everything will work out. Put whatever your own in. You can say them out loud if you're on mute, or you can just put the intention of them in. What is it you would like to say to yourself? How would you like to be with your body? How would you like to nourish yourself? What foods would support you? What exercise routine would support you? How would it be if you honored yourself 5, 10, 20, 30% more every day? Just takes a micro shift to shift the whole momentum of your life and experience. Now, before we complete this activation, I want you to see a new vision or color or a shape. It can be absolutely anything you want, connecting now to the base chakra. So I want you to see it. It can be absolutely anything you want, a geometrical shape. It could be an animal, it could be a light, it could be a number, it could be anything. This is reactivating for you your base chakra. It's like my base chakra is new now. It's got a new energy reset. So allow whatever you need and feel and sense and see that superimposed over your base chakra now. Upgrade, and just let's see the word safety inside this huge bubble, that we're all connecting to a deeper knowing of our inherent safety, lovability, deservability, to be grounded, to have things manifest, to be nourished by the earth. And by focusing on that inner light, that I am presence that is in us, that I am presence or God or whatever you want to call it, spirit, wants to give you whatever you need on a material level, wants to support you, wants to bring in whatever is needed for you. So just knowing that, sensing that. Put the divine in your body first, and everything else will come to you. Put the divine, which is the feeling of aliveness in your body, the I am presence, the inner body, Eckhart Tolle calls it. Come back to that. And we're just going to take some slow, deep breaths in and out as we complete this activation. I just want you to smile at yourself, on the inside at least. Smile at yourself, smile at your cells. Your cellular system is responding. Just like a child responds to how you are with the child, you know. Are you kind with the child? Are you yelling at the child? Your cells, your nervous system is responding. to how you are towards yourself. So this is a new day for your life, a new day for your root chakra, a new day for your feeling of safety and for that self-nourishing. And just in your own time, we're going to slowly come back, but just carry the energy from this meditation, from this activation. Carry it in your heart, carry it in your belly, carry it in your base, carry it in your whole body. It's like a flower that's going to keep on, or a seed that's going to keep on flowering throughout your system. The more attention you give to this energy and to the root chakra, the more everything related to that chakra will flower in your life. Security, a feeling of being at home, a feeling of excitement about life, a feeling of interest, a feeling of being connected. And that you can start manifesting more and more from that place of feeling at home, of feeling connected. And slowly, slowly, over the next 10, 20, 30 seconds, just slowly feeling your feet and your hands, moving them a little bit. And when you're ready, you can slowly come back, open your eyes.
Christopher, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Glad you enjoyed.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Love to hear your experience of it.
Next level. My body was lighting up. That was. So we've worked with you multiple times. We've had you on our show a couple times. We had our first episode with these activations last week. I've worked with you one-on-one. Frank's worked with you one-on-one. This was some of your best work.
There you go.
Yeah, I love the meditation with the activation. Like, that was great. You were walking us through everything. The prompts, the way you use your voice, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, and what I love about it is you guys just open a space, because I don't know what's coming. I'm just adapting to the energy field that's there on the day. So that's what I love, and everyone calls forth whatever needs to come out. So
see, that's what's so great about this is what's meant to come out will come out, and we're excited that you can share your gift with us, because like Frank, you were talking about, man, there were moments that were like next level feeling during that meditation and activation.
Yeah, and that's what we're here to do, is keep activating into a new level, getting rid of the old information, coming with the new, and that's where this human history we're doing that, and this is what we're experiencing. It's exactly what we're experiencing.
I think that's one of the keys that you guys mentioned earlier, is that sometimes the reason that things aren't manifesting for people is because it's well intended, but they've watched a YouTube video and they know all the words, but it's still sitting in their head.
Yeah.
And so what excites me, and what I've found, is things only manifest when you step into a new vibration. And the more we can step into our whole body and get our whole body to feel something different, then you emit something different, then you experience something different in return. So, but it's really about that vibrational shift. And if there's no vibrational shift, you can use all the words that you want. And just what comes to mind is I had he's passed now, beautiful Balinese energy master as one of the teachers I've had in my life, and he couldn't even sing in tune, and he said, like, I'm a terrible singer, but even if he'd just open his mouth and say a few words, and the energy from him would push people, like people would be falling over, laughing, the energy would be moving through their body, because there's Shakti there. And that's the thing, if you can feel and wake up the life force and then combine that with your manifestation work, then it's a whole other thing.
That's a great point, because a lot of people are trying to search the outside world to get to this place. You have to go within and then go. So most people are putting the cart in front of the horse. You have to go to that place first, and then the activity shows up. So get into that state of being, and then the doing comes.
Exactly.
Life
Or
is
when I meet the soulmate, I'll have the experience. Or when I
Yeah.
get this job, then I'll be happy. Or when, whatever it is. So, yeah,
that was
beautiful.
one of the biggest realizations on my journey was allowing myself to feel something before it came into existence. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know what that feels like, or
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
earned that feeling, or whatever I was telling myself.
Yeah.
And the moment I
Yeah.
learned to relax, the moment I learned to allow myself to feel it, shit, everything changed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we all felt this when we were children, and somewhere along the line, we were scolded in the midst of having that feeling, and we pulled out from under us. This is where we get the feeling of non-worthiness.
Yeah.
It's like they
Absolutely.
pulled the cord out of out of the socket, and all we
Yeah.
remember is we were feeling great. Now we don't, so we correlate that like, oh well, I'm not going to go back there because I can't stand the cord being ripped out. That's all that's happening.
Exactly. You
Um,
follow your excitement, and then the parents, not
yeah,
intentionally, but because that's what they've learned is that play it safe, don't dream, don't do this, and
yeah,
then the child learns it's not safe. I'm not
yeah.
safe. Yeah.
But that's where we gotta get back to that childlike state.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how old you are, you can start dancing around, giddy. I love
I
that
love
word,
it.
giddy. Nah,
I would love, Christopher, if you don't mind, can we invite maybe a few guests to, ask
Yeah.
you maybe they're experiencing something right now, there's something they want to let go of or they want to tune up on. Are you
Yeah.
open to doing something like that with those who are on air with us?
Absolutely. Perhaps they can share anything that occurred to them in the activation, and then if they have a particular question, then I'll do a short clearing, energy clearing for them, and yeah, and just know that whenever I'm working with one person, it's still working energetically with everyone because it's a holographic universe, and so. But yeah, absolutely. Anyone
I,
wants to jump in and has
I
a
love that.
yeah. If
question,
anyone wants to
go for it.
jump in, just you don't have to show
No
your face,
pressure.
but just do put your mic on or
I
something.
think there's a way you can like raise your hand too. I think they have like little things like
Yeah.
that. I wonder if
Yeah.
there we go. Gustavo.
Ah,
Whoa.
okay.
Hey.
Gustavo, let's jump on. You have
Gustavo,
your mic.
welcome.
Uh, hey guys,
How's it going,
Good to
man?
see you,
how
brother.
are ya?
How you doing?
So
So
good to see you
excited you're
guys.
tuning in with us.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Gustavo, nice to meet you.
nice meeting you, Christopher. That was Chris. Am I correct? Chris or Christopher? What do you want?
I go by either. Chris is fine.
Chris. Yeah, thanks. That was amazing. I loved it. I loved it. I love all your different vibration and your sounds. I do that as well with beatbox and some
Oh,
rhythms.
wow.
The rhythm sounds I do it. I just do it. I used to do it a lot before, and I used to collaborate with a lot of people, but I haven't done it for a while. But I'm getting back into it again. It's so nice to have the power in the voice,
Awesome.
to
Yeah.
to do activation this way. Just one thing about the chakras is something that I do sometimes, actually, almost every time that I'm meditating and see what you think about it, is like the idea of breathing deep in each chakra and releasing the breath and releasing the blocks of energy that we have uh, there are being there on each chakra sometimes depending what's going on. Like a lot of people, they get angry a lot or upset,
Yeah.
they get their stomach kind of you know
Churned
um
up.
blocked, right? And so I do that, and I feel like sometimes I need to breathe more into a certain chakra because I feel there's a certain block there. And so what do you think of that, to adding meditations, and what do you think of
Yeah.
that?
I think it's great, breath work and the body work. And because I work with sound, I'll just add something that you can play with is if you're feeling like you're breathing into a chakra and it sort of feels stuck, you can even just add a gentle humming sound. Like it can just be and then you can keep going with your breathing. You don't have to do the sound continuously, but just to open the energy there. Or you can move your body and then keep breathing into the chakra. So just allow whatever tools that you've got, but breathing and connecting with the chakra. And Eckhart Tolle talks about the inner body. So you're bringing attention. It's like you're polishing that area. You're cleaning it, clearing it, and so yeah, it's really awesome.
Oh, nice. That's great. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Pleasure. Thanks, Gustavo. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Meeting you.
no,
Gustavo, there's not any area you want Christopher to work on, anything special that you want to mention, like, hey, I'm feeling a blockage here, or this would be great. I'd like to focus on abundance. I'd like to focus on, that would experience with a loved one or a project you're starting, something that you can hand over to Christopher, and then Christopher will know where, to kind of navigate that within the body.
I think that I like to work on my throat chakra
Yep.
for just the purpose of being more authentic in my work, to not
Okay.
be nervous to say it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay, so working with Gustavo now on the throat chakra, and anyone else who's working with the throat chakra, even though we're working for Gustavo, this will start moving stuff for anyone who's open. So I'll just get you to take a deep breath in and out, Gustavo. Any patterns that are sitting in the throat chakra where I feel like either I don't have the right to speak up, or I don't know how to speak up, or I haven't had the courage to speak up, or what I have to say is of no value. And anything sitting around the throat chakra for any of us here, including Gustavo, in that region, we ask for that to release and dissolve now, so that we can know when to speak and know when to be silent, and know that we have the power to speak and bring through what we need to say, whether that's a boundary, whether that's asking for what we want, whether that's expressing our creativity, whether that's whatever that is, that we have the power and the energy, and that we deserve to be able to step up like that. So anything not allowing this, we allow that to dissolve now. Now I'm going to do some sounds for the throat. And also I'm getting, Gustavo, the back of the heart chakra. So just allowing the back of the heart chakra to open. In life, we often have relationships or wounding or patterns where we just keep our heart guarded. And with Gustavo, I feel like you have this really big heart that just wants to burst out in every direction. So we're just asking anything behind the heart chakra as well as the throat chakra to clear now. And I'm going to get you to just to complete this sentence out loud, Gustavo, if you're happy to. I love myself so much that I am willing to ... and whatever arises for you. If you're really not comfortable saying out loud, you can just think it and feel it, because I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but if you feel comfortable sharing it, you can. Either is fine.
I love myself. I can kiss myself all over my face.
I love it.
That's the first thing
Beautiful.
that came in my head.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's funny, it just felt like that beforehand. It was like, I love you, 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 I love you. And because I love myself so much, of course I deserve to express myself. So you start with the I love you, and then the deserving comes, and then out of that, you're like, well, I'm so loved up. Of course I deserve to say it. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just saw a whole lot of, when you have those little dogs jumping all over you and like,
yes.
It was beautiful.
Your vibration, your sound coming from your vocal sound, it was penetrating in my throat chakra. It felt powerful.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Well, hey, thanks so much, Gustavo.
Thank you.
And just holding you in the light. And anyone else who did that throat chakra exercise, we're just holding you in the light too. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Gustavo, great to see you, our friend.
Yeah.
We'll have you back on soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, next, you want to give us a beatbox before you finish?
Oh,
Yeah, you got something?
Because I can't do beatboxing.
I'll pretend. Oh yeah, close your eyes and just feel the dance in your body.
Okay.
I think it might be cutting out because you're not on original sound.
Oh, is that cutting out?
There we go.
It's cutting out. It's cutting out when you do the sound because I forgot you have to have it on original sound for musicians on Zoom. But the first bit I heard was amazing.
I know. I was gonna say. I heard it.
Okay. Another time. But thank you.
Another time. Yeah.
Thank you
But
so
hey,
much.
next time jump on and we'll give you a full little few minutes to do beatboxing. I can't wait.
Love it. We'll see you soon,
Yeah.
Gustavo.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Hey,
All right, guys. Anybody else want to throw a hand up if you'd like to share, your experience with Christopher, or share something you're going through, or hey, I'd love help in this area of my life. That can be financial. That can be relationship. It can be work related. Anything out there. Anybody looking for anything specific? Feel free to raise your hand or to just turn on your screen if that's easier. You can jump.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Relationships.
Hi.
How we
Hey,
doing?
Pippa, relationships,
Hey.
finances, or oh shit.
Yeah, right.
How you going?
Piper, so
Nice
good
to
to
see you.
yeah.
Hey, guys.
Not that long ago we had her on.
So I was gonna say it's so awesome you're on with us.
Yeah, this has been great. I really enjoyed that. I got to get grounded again because I've recently kind of had I don't know, crisis of faith, just a unusual dip
Yeah.
that I call kind of a brat attack where I'm just kind of like, why isn't it here? Why isn't it here? And one of those. So getting back to the trust and the faith has been something that I've been working on.
It's been a hard 10 days for me lately, just so you know, Piper. There's something in the air.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better. I don't know.
It's a
what the
transition
planets are
period.
doing.
Yeah, it's a transition period, so this is to be expected. We just look at like when a plane is taking off, you're going to feel the G-force.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you're leaving.
yeah. So it's been kind of this whole reinvention again of myself and trying to do. I feel like I'm doing it every like 2-3 months, and I feel like
it's
when is one of these identities gonna stick, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you might be a nomad.
I love what you're saying though. It's funny. My fiance Kayla was talking to me about this. She's like, Mike, I feel like as of lately, I'm like going through another awakening. Like I feel like I'm shedding old identities, and it's cool to hear you share that, Piper. Like there's a collective energy going on right now. This crazy energy that's pouring in, with these solar flares and all this cosmic activity going on. We're feeling this. We're adjusting to it. It's
been something else, and it was like really one of a really hard one for me. And then today I've come up with I've gotten these insights and downloads or whatever you want to call them, and then it's just like at this point I've had so many insights, I don't know what to do with them.
That will start to show up though.
Sharing them and getting them out, which I think if they're helpful to me, they'll be helpful to other people. So it's just kind of getting that anchored in myself. But then it's frustrating because like, is it working for me if it's not working for me? If that makes sense. I'm not getting any financial reward or financial benefit for this, which is what I want. Ultimately to get compensated for what I think this is, and get out there and get exposure and get amplified for that. So it's a whole lot of things, and just kind of a crisis of faith of like, oh gosh, here's another great idea that will be just for me. So that's kind of where I'm at.
No, this is great that you're sharing this, and so many of us feel this at so many times, and this is a perfect situation and experience for Christopher to work with, especially tonight. The energy is high. We can all feel that. You're in a safe space. One of the things I love most about what Chris was sharing during that meditation was what we're doing, we are amplifying this. We are sending this frequency out. I felt
that.
Me too.
Yeah, it was really cool to just, and in my mind, I saw like a globe with, the yellow things going and all the way over on Australia. I was putting one over there.
But truly,
so it was kind of neat.
Yeah. And what Chris is doing here is like, he's trying to get you out of your way. And I don't know if you heard me tell the story, but this happened a while ago where I did a session with him, and it was like 15 minutes. And less than a week later, I had the house I've been looking at for about 11 years.
Yep.
and I wasn't even looking. So
Wow.
like weird things happened, and everything just keeps
Yeah.
going from there. Because I wasn't even looking for it anymore. I was like, all right, whatever. And it was too coincidental that I was on with Christopher on a Monday, and then Sunday we're looking at the place. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy cow! All
That's
right,
crazy.
yeah, it is crazy. So,
But that's the infinite world.
But that's good. That's
The
Yeah.
infinite
yeah.
opportunities,
Yeah.
everything. It can just happen on the drop of a dime. One day can be the worst, most suffocating day of suffering.
Yeah.
The next, the most beautiful day of your life.
yeah, but I think that's what it was. Is when the energy comes in, when you feel good, it's almost like I really don't need anything, and that's the paradox. That's when
Yeah.
things start to appear. But when I need it, it's like
Yeah.
it's like chasing a dog. It's
Yeah.
gonna keep running from you, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just gotta trust it's gonna come to it. But I know Christopher really helped me with that, and I wasn't even looking for it. You know,
This is
Yeah,
going
it
to
was
be a
like,
good
oh,
one.
That's the way it,
for
but
you,
that's the way
Christopher.
it happens. And
yeah,
and
it's a beautiful.
and getting into that, I have it, or I trust it, or I am it.
Yeah. All of the
Um,
above.
and I was doing that, and then boy, when I was out of it, I was really out of it, and that's just very disorienting.
Yeah.
Is basically how I felt, was disoriented.
All right. Well, Christopher.
So can I ask a question, Piper?
Yeah, sure.
So, of everything that you're into, or you do, I don't know what you do, and you're welcome to share that. What is it that excites you the most? What is it? First of all, we want you to get paid, but what would you do because you're so excited about, even if you didn't get paid? And yes, we do want you to get paid. I'm not saying that, but what is it that really excites you? Like, I love
helping people shift their perspective, which, sorry, your podcast is named that. But like,
We do too.
It's a big deal.
Thanks for the plug.
Yeah, you're welcome. But honestly, I work as a divorce coach, a divorce doula, and working with people and watching this change from there might be in tears to being in laughter by the end of the call.
wow,
It's just the most
amazing,
best drug, you could ever do. It's just this intoxicating thing. And even witnessing it with myself, it just takes an instant, and then you're transformed. You're a new person. You've got a whole new world.
Wow.
So that's what I'm excited about. And the language, the poetry, the visualization, the fun, the play, because I'm big into the play stuff.
Yeah, brilliant.
That makes it funny and quick and easy. I just think transformation can be fun and quick and easy. It doesn't have to be the hard, grueling thing.
Yeah. Same here.
So I mean, I don't have the voice thing going on, but laughter for me is transformative. So that's what I'm excited about. That's what I want to get out there, and it's just, I feel like
Beautiful.
I'm being redirected everywhere.
So right now you're being paid for it, or you're not being paid for it, or you're being paid in scraps, and you want to be paid more. What's the scenario?
I would like to go beyond 1-to-1. I would like to go to 1 to however many. And so I have a mini course, like a private podcast. I do enjoy my clients still. There's other avenues that I can explore as well, but that's primarily where I'm at now. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, let's just pretend, if you just close your eyes for a second. Close your eyes and feel into your body. Laughter is medicine. The teacher that I mentioned before, that was one of his main sayings, laughter is medicine, laughter is medicine. Mm-hmm. So I love that. So you're got this program that's running. You've got multiple people in the program, all paying you a really good amount of money because your work is amazing and it's transforming their lives. And you're just seeing the money going into your bank account now. It's just arriving in your Stripe account or your Venmo or whatever you have. It's just landing in your account. All these people are excited to work with you. And you're like, oh my God, I've hardly even marketed this. How does that feel in your body? And you're doing what you love. And there are all these people about to show up either in person or on Zoom. How does it feel?
It feels exciting. I don't know if you want me to answer it.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
I can feel excited.
feels excited. It feels like
Yeah.
magic, which is what I want it to feel like. I want it to
Yeah.
feel fucking fun. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but
Beautiful.
just
No, fucking fun's
exciting.
good.
Yeah.
And what if there weren't, like, because I work with a lot of coaches and a lot of people, and a lot of times, and people that are either starting their business or maybe at a certain step, and a lot of times there's complicated ideas about how perfect they have to get the wording in their website and everything before they get the clients. What if this was much, much easier than you thought? And, you could get the program down, you can jump on an AI tool and get the essence of the program down and then modify it. You can get it out there to people, you can know what you're doing, and there's far less steps than you think you are to get your first program. How would that feel in your body, or how does that feel knowing that?
I have done a lot of work on not being a perfectionist, so there is imperfect work out there that is done that is still effective. And then I have 6 or 7 other courses that I could also do, and it's just like the time, this is what I want to get paid for, is creating this stuff.
Yeah.
So
if you were to, and you don't have to do it all now, but if you were to pick one, and because I'm very creative and I've had multiple things running in the past and years ago, and often didn't get traction on any. So what if you could still be super creative and everything, and have all those ideas on the shelf, but pick one, create a program around it, create an offer around it, and even if you start with the first person at a discount, I don't know where you're at. I'm not saying I don't agree with discounts as a long-term plan, but to get someone through the door, hey, I've got this thing, or a group, and then just stick with that and run with that for 6 months. Now, you can change it, tweak it, move over here, move over there, but that's my feeling, is like that's going to get you the momentum, and then you can bring in other aspects of the other programs or other programs as you go. But that's what I feel, and I'll do a clearing now on it. So, okay, deep breath. You can close your eyes. Any patterns that I'm holding that I don't know how to take my work from where it is, in this case from one-on-one to group work, to get paid what I know that I deserve and that the value of my work is, and any complicated steps that I am putting in the way, either connected with perfectionism or I have to get everything perfect before I even move ahead, and anywhere where that is stopping me from sharing my gift and my essence and my energy and my beautiful playfulness with the world, are you willing to destroy and dissolve that pattern now? And just, yes, beautiful. Clearing 1, clearing 2, clearing it from the back of the spine, clearing it from the adrenal system. It's sitting in the adrenal system, fight, fright, flight, like spinning, could do this, could do that, could do that. So many ideas, blah, blah, blah. What if I just grounded that and knew that I could be just as creative or more creative than I am now by really focusing it and building an energy, building an empire, building my business from making one thing successful first. And I can still write down all my creative ideas as I get them. Feel that. And I'm going to do a sound now for the base chakra. The sound is LUM, L-A-M. It's a seed syllable for the base chakra. So feel your business and your vision. And I want you to just keep thinking one idea, one promise to people. This is what you get. One clear offer. One. Okay, lum, feeling the bass. Lum, 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 lum. And now I'm just going to clear the pattern, and for anyone else who have this, I will not lose my creativity by becoming focused. I will not lose my creativity. All that creative energy will flow in as I follow my excitement step by step, but I won't be leaking my energy by having things on the shelf but not moving in any direction. And I can always change. If I don't like the direction I'm going in 6 months, I can pivot. I'll never be stuck with anything. I just need to choose something, feel the joy of it, feel the one that has the most excitement and passion. I feel I can help the people the most, and move forward with that. And anything that allowing this, we ask that be dissolved and released now. And from behind the shoulders, and from the kidneys, and from the spine, deep breath in and out. Now, choosing one thing is going to feel like a very grey and dull and like a death to the mind, but it's actually going to be the saving grace. I'm not saying you can never have 2 or 3 things going, but if you have 3 things going and none of them have traction, then it's like because I've had it where I've had 5 courses going at once, and then I'm collaborating with this person. It's like I can't get traction anywhere because there's no focus. It's like if everything's funneling into one area, you can build the momentum. So I hope that helps.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
That helped me.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you. No, I think that'll get me on task, I think.
Yeah. And when I tune in, you've got all this creative energy around you and fun and play. And I feel like you've got all the practical skills as well to make it just to step into it. And it's just less is more, and it can just go like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Piper, because a lot of people are going through this, but they don't admit it.
Exactly.
Totally.
And they stay in the cave with it. So thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Everything's cyclical, we're going into a season of winter after this, and these ups, these downs, I always remind myself when I'm going through it, I'm just like, all right, I know the pendulum always swings.
It always does. I know.
And when you get when you get the program dialed in, give us a call. We'll have you on.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank you,
Piper.
guys.
Right,
I appreciate it.
We're with you.
Good to see you guys.
Same here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Piper.
So, Christopher, you got one left in you. Can we bring one more guest on?
Sure.
All right. Anybody out there want to turn a camera on? Anybody want to share something with the audience? Or just have a chance to speak with our...
Yeah, if you don't want to turn your camera on, you can just do the voice.
Yep.
It's no big deal.
Just give us a signal somehow. Yeah, unmute yourself and say, hey, anything like that. You're more than welcome to jump on with us.
I just noticed my friend Ebony is on.
There you go.
Hi, Ebony.
Barbara.
Hey, Ebony. Barbara. Okay, Barbara.
There we go.
There we go.
Hi.
Hey, Barbara.
This is kind of a beginner question.
No such thing.
Because I'm very new to all of this. And so when you were doing, the root chakra, I don't know what anything's supposed to feel like. And so I was focusing on the area that you said it was, and felt, that area. And I felt like it was like a pressure. The only way I could describe it is if like I had a really bad sinus infection and there's that pressure. It was like that. So was anything happening, or am I so blocked that I'm stopped up?
Nope.
No, totally. It was totally happening. The fact that you felt a pressure, like there is a pressure that builds in that area. So you're just waking up the energy there. So nothing wrong at all. And, everyone's going to feel something totally different because everyone's different, right? But if you felt something there, something is opening up. And maybe over time, or if you're in your own practice, or if you jump on another one of these, it'll open up more. But no, that's totally makes sense. And you know what you can do? You can feel that base chakra. And there's a really simple practice, which is just putting your hands palms up, feeling the energy in that place and gently breathing it up the spine, and then a relaxed out breath through the mouth. So in through the nose, breathing up the spine and out, and just keep attention on that point. But even just doing that 2 or 3 times, it can just, especially if you're having a stressful day, work or whatever you're doing, or family, it can just calm the whole nervous system down. So it's really good.
Okay.
I like that you
Thanks,
asked
Barbara.
too, because energy kind of gets stuck in the body. And so when you can bring attention to any areas like that, at least me personally, I love when that comes up, because I'm like, okay, and I relax into it. And the more you relax the body, the more you're like becoming one with it, as above, so below, so really ease into that. Okay, I'm feeling this energy. I'm feeling it right here. Okay. And you can kind of feel it start to dissolve. And these different areas of our body, this is why like massage therapy is great. Reiki, all these different modalities, it's moving this energy, this stuck energy. We store disease, all sorts of things, because our body's getting all out of whack, not enough sunlight, the diet we have, the social media, the media, the television, all of that, it's all coming at us so fast. So Christopher, is there something you would recommend for somebody like Barbara was saying, hey guys, this is a learning thing for me, a beginning thing?
It's going to sound strange, but actually what I saw for you, Barbara, is you don't have to do it now, is doing star jumps and just making sound like ha, 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 just getting your body moving. Like that feels like it's really good for you. And I feel like that, someone who probably loves laughing and letting that move through your body. So that star jump energy, or it doesn't have to be star jumps, but just something where you're really connecting with your body, and even just for 3-5 minutes, and then doing a walk or laughing or deep breaths in and out, just really move the energy.
Yeah, that's great advice, because when you do that, you literally shut down the left side of the brain, which is the thinking part.
Yeah.
And you activate the right side by actually physically doing work. So that's the best thing you should always do, because when you start overthinking, this part of the brain is it only knows what it knew yesterday. That's it. It doesn't help us out today. And even like what Piper's talking about, I have to keep switching. I feel like I keep switching. Yeah, one day you're going to turn off that left side of the brain, and you're going to be someone new every day, but you're going to be familiar with it. It's not going to be scary. It's not going to be like, I don't have a home. Your home is everywhere now. And when we start to do physical activity like that, we literally shut down the left side of the brain, the right brain kicks in, and this is where the nuance, and this is when all the chakras start to open up. It's that simple.
Totally. Beautifully said.
It's that simple. It's not that difficult.
And dancing, I'm just going to chime in if I can. The dancing is something that I've integrated into my life, and it has been a phenomenal help. I have done a lot of dancing, just like even shaking or jumping, shimmying, whatever you got. I mean, that's been like grounding me too. So play around with it, Barbara, because just different movements work for different things.
And
flow.
And look up Gustavo. He actually teaches that. He's a choreographer.
Look, he is a dancer.
Check him out on Instagram. Yeah,
there you go. And along with beatboxing.
Gustavo, throw your handle in the chat. That way Barbara can follow you online. So Barbara, one thing I want to bring up to you too. So a great resource, like I loved learning about the Monroe Institute. The Monroe Institute is all about frequency, and we can put these, in our headphones, these different tones. And that's exactly what we're doing here with Christopher tonight. Is we're allowing ourselves. It's like tuning an instrument. It's like tuning in on a radio station. It's all fuzzy and but then nice and clear. It's coming through. That's what we're doing tonight. Is kind of cleaning out this system. We got so much baggage, so much trauma, so much this, so much that. It's all mind. It's all thought. It's all over the place. And so we're like tuning through that. And when Christopher's using his voice, it reminds me very much so of the different frequencies and tones used in the Monroe Institute. There's that gentleman named the Silva method. I love the Silva method. He was an engineer, and he was like a radio builder or something like that. And he started working with these kids. I believe it was like in a small town in Texas or something. And he started to realize, oh my God, just like I tune and work with these, radios, I can do the same thing with the mind. And so he started to, use like a trance type state, connect with the body, connect using frequency like we're using tonight. To help reprogram these kids with confidence. They were doing better in school. Their test scores were through the roof. Like they were making friends. They felt good. Silva method would be a great resource for you. Monroe Institute, of course, Christopher Blackwell's content. Check him out. He's got a great online content. But this is all stuff that I would love to dive into, especially if I was just getting into it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to work on with Chris? Chris got one more time. Is there anything you want to throw out there? Like, hey, I would love to see more growth in this aspect of my life.
Well, for me, I was surprised to see that the root chakra is related to finances, just because I have some decisions I have to make, and there's a lot of worry and fear about making the wrong decisions. And so that's kind of why I was like, am I blocked down there?
I love that question. I love that.
Beautiful. Yeah, well, I'll take you through a little clearing around that if you'd like, Barbara. And anyone else who's going through any processes around money or money decisions, or they feel blocked, I just want to say you're not blocked. So don't hold the idea that you're blocked, because that keeps the energy stuck. So, Barbara, I'll just get you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. I relax my whole body when it comes to money. Just feel that. I relax my whole body when it comes to any decisions I need to make around finances and money. There is no benefit to me in getting in a rush or a panic or trying to make the right decision in a rush. Deep breath in and out. I clear all beliefs that I don't know what decision to make and know that I will be guided to each micro step that I have to make around my finances and money and choices, one step at a time, and that when I make that step, the universe is going to support me with all sorts of other information, key people, places, things that support me in my decision making. So I just need to make one grounded step based on what feels right and good at the time, and everything else is the universe's job. I'm not forcing anything into reality here. I'm not trying to force anything. I'm going to take a decision from a space of stillness and ease and knowing that I can't get it wrong, because even if I think I get it wrong, it's just an experience. And I can always change and pivot. Take a deep breath in and out. So there's no such thing as a wrong decision. There's an experience that I have and I can choose again. And let's just activate that with regards to money and finances. What if I invest in a stock and the stock doesn't do well? Okay, I've made a decision and there's an experience. Maybe the next one's going to be an amazing investment, or maybe something unrelated is going to come to me which is 10 times better. Life is always giving us something better, so don't worry about getting locked into one thing and getting it wrong. Deep breath in and out. And we're going to open this up to everyone. What would be possible for my finances if I stepped into the energy of opportunity, synchronicity, possibility, and joy? What would be possible for my finances if I opened and connected to a great network around the world so that everyone that was connected and resonant with me could flow energy and money and resources to me, just as I flow it out to different people and situations? What if I could open up a flow around this area and no longer believe that I'm stuck? I'm simply open and making choices. And feel that in your body, everyone. Feel that in your base chakra. Everybody now, feel it in your base chakra. My Texan accent's not very good, but I'll do my best. Deep breath in and out. Edit that out. What would my life be like if I knew that I was meant to feel effing good, alive, connected, grounded, safe, that I didn't have to worry about the billions of things that aren't happening today, because all I have to do is make a decision or step into what's aligned for me right now. Feel that. I don't have to get life right. There's no such thing. What would be an example of getting life right anyway? It depends on your perception. I'm having experiences and I'm expanding into new possibilities, and I'm learning to trust life and feel that safety and feel that connection. And I will know the right thing to do at the right time. And if I don't know at that time, I can just breathe and slow down, and the answers will come. And there's no such thing as the right answer. There's just the decision I'm making in that moment. Life is not so cruel as to lock me into one decision in my life. There's plenty of more trains arriving at the station. If I get on the wrong train, I just get off and get another train. Or not the wrong train, but one that I don't prefer. Feel that. Feel the excitement of it. Let's send that energy out to everyone on the call again. That sense that I can't get it wrong, and I'm trusting myself, and I take one step at a time, and the universe takes care of the details. Like Abraham Hicks says, the divine concierge. You just follow your joy and take one grounded, inspired action step at a time. Feel that. And just sending Barbara a blessing and everyone else a blessing of light and healing for whatever their next steps are in life, that they're surrounded by love and light, that their true nature is love and light and energy. And that we can make powerful decisions, but sometimes energy can't be organized by the mind. We can make a decision to walk here, do this, send an email, take this step. They're all in our hands. The results of that, we let over to life and trust that something good is working out for us. And just in your own times, we can just slowly, slowly come back. I hope that helped, Barbara.
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'll never get it wrong again. I'm just making a decision. And so what? If I fall on my face, I get up again. If it happens like this, I learn something and then I can pivot into something even better. You know, some of the best experiences that I've had in my life have been after what I'd call a dark night of the soul, when nothing was showing up or I didn't know what to do, or things would even temporarily get worse for a while. And the key is to stay in the vibration, in the energy and the feeling of what you want, and not wobble with that. Because sometimes life brings up that to see where we are. Are you really solid in yourself, or are you going to get pulled by that circumstances? So yeah, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Barbara.
Yeah.
Christopher, that was beautiful. I needed that just as much as Barbara. When the stuff you were sharing, I was like, God, this resonates so much. It's so funny. The things I heard from Piper, from Gustavo, from Barbara, I was just like, this aspect of my life and that aspect. And that's why I love doing this. We all don't think of it because we're so in our own world, but all going through the same stuff.
Totally.
Like, this was a great start to our chakra, 7, and energy center, activation series with you, Christopher. This was beautiful. Yeah. It's so awesome having you on the show to share your gift. I believe I shared this last time, but I love it because the way you use your voice is so like you can feel it. Like I feel it in the cells in my body. Especially when the sessions that I've done with you one-on-one, I'll go back and I'll listen with headphones and I can just have this reset. Frank and I, we got those courses that you offer, and we'll put those courses on and we'll do meditations to them. Yeah. We've done that before perspective shift, where we'll throw on your Blackwell tape and we'll listen to voice. And, it's like tuning your instrument.
Yeah.
And that's what this is about. How can we turn off that noise, turn off that left brain? How can we step into that, creative side, that right side? How can we learn to hemi-sync the two,
Absolutely.
and work together?
Yeah,
absolutely. And this is what I always say, that if your biochemistry hasn't changed, as in how the chemicals are moving through your body, and your emotions haven't changed, nothing has changed. So if you're just reading something but not embodying at all, it's when you feel different, when you embody something different, that's when things actually, things have shifted. And you can do that in an instant.
I felt the shift tonight.
Me too. And I can't think enough too. Tonight's like a special night, I feel like, with all this activity in the cosmos.
Yeah.
So there was a perfect start to this series with you. For those listening, we'll have this on replay. You can go back, listen to it. We're going to be doing this series every second Wednesday of each month. So this is the first of 7. So we've got 6 more in this series with Christopher, and then we'll move on to different areas of life.
Where else goes on?
Yeah, and that's what's so fun. Christopher, is there anything you want to share with us on your end prior to us wrapping anything up? Christopher, I got an email from you. Tell our audience about the new courses that you're offering.
Yeah, so I've started an online academy called the Miracles Academy. It's basically in its infancy. It's something that I have had the download to do about 15 years ago, and the time has come and I've just stepped up, and it's really going to be for creative entrepreneurs, heart-based leaders, or anyone with a vision that they want to really shift the areas of their life. Like we go through in the health, relationships, grounding, money, the whole spectrum of life. And it includes weekly live energy calls with me, and then a different module each month for people to step up in a given area of their life. And we really get people to get their big dream, but really ground it in 3D. Like, okay, what are your action steps you're going to take from here? You've got this dream. What's your focus? What are your action steps? And we support each other as a community. And, I'm really excited. Actually, Ebony, she might not want to jump on and call, but Ebony Sloan, who's on the call, she's just joined the Academy. She's worked with me for a while.
Welcome, Ebony.
So, Oh, she's
There you go.
Welcome,
jumping on.
Ebony.
Hey, Ebony.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yes,
She's from Brisbane
for
too.
years.
All right. Yeah.
Yes,
Beautiful.
Yeah. Actually lived with Chris years ago. I've known him for quite a while. So if anyone is interested, it's definitely worth it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
He
wait.
always makes me feel just so amazing and grounded. And yeah, he has a lot of really great resources.
Isn't that
Actually
such a
just
beautiful
sprayed this on. He did not ask me to say this. Sprayed one of his elixirs before, and it's like the only thing that's getting me into my body right now. So,
Yes, Frank and I have that in our,
Love
in our diffuser.
it's so good.
That's
Yeah.
our ship from Australia. Yep.
Love
And
it.
so we
Thanks for
drifted
sharing
into-
it.
and we put it
Yeah,
in that.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
so it's going in the background.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Ebony. I'll see you soon.
See, so there's many ways you can link up with you then, which is great.
Yes. So I've got a link. I'll put the link in here, but I'll give you guys the link to that. I've got. Oh, it's not. Just a second. I'll need to get it from Pages. Just give me 1 sec. Are you guys still there? Can you see me?
Oh yeah, we can see you.
Okay, cool. I'll just quickly grab this because I thought I had it. And the other thing people can do is that they can, I've got one space left for someone who wants to work with me in a one-on-one program. Nice. Or if they just want to chat about my different services, they can jump on a call. So I'll leave the link in the Zoom for the Academy.
Perfect.
Because that's got a video, 15-minute video that really goes through everything you get. And there's a founders special at the moment for the first 10 people who jump on. So it's $100 less per month. So it's like $197 US per month, and you're getting 4 energy sessions with me, modules, activation meditations. You've access to my whole library and so much more. So I'll put it in the comments, but if someone just wants to jump on a clarity call and they're not sure what they want, they can jump on, chat, see if it's aligned, see what's aligned for them as well. So,
well, I know that did wonders with Frank and I. We loved our one-on-one sessions with you.
Yeah.
So guys, 6 more, one out of tonight. Christopher, we can't thank you enough. Everyone who tuned in, thank you so much. This is our community. This is our tribe. I could feel the different energy all around. And that was so cool, was like, seeing the expansion. We're affecting people beyond our walls and, beyond these states, beyond each country. And it's so cool to watch this global awakening happening.
Yeah, I remember like a couple of months ago when Christopher brought this idea up and we knew it was going to work. And here we are, second episode in, and we're getting a great.
Yeah.
You knocked it out of the park today, Christopher. Truly.
Thank you,
like I was witnessing my body light up during the activation.
And everyone out there, as your energy raises, it's actually raising the whole collective consciousness. But even think about this, it's even the people around you without even conversing with them.
Yeah.
So
absolutely,
your family,
make it your
neighbors,
make it your job to always go to the higher self, because you're helping everyone around you without even lifting a finger. Yeah. It's called transmutation. It works. It's studied. Quantum physicists are measuring this. So knowing how we feel affects not just ourselves, but everyone around us. Yeah. So if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for your friends, your family, and your neighbors, but certainly for yourself.
Love it. Yeah. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Yeah. We will see you on this next second Wednesday of each month. You guys will be hearing from us. We'll send you guys all an invite. Thanks so much, Christopher.
All right.
Thanks everyone. Thanks so much. Take care.
Have a beautiful one. Much love.
Much love.
Yeah.